The country's wage bill as at June 2019 stands at 795 billion shillings. Out of this amount, it has emerged that 322 billion shillings was facilitative allowances for employees of the public service. This is especially so given that in 2014, the Salaries and Remuneration Commission says the different allowance categories stood at 139 against today's 274. It is against this backdrop that the Commission is mooting far-reaching public service reforms.
The country continues to experience labor unrest due to demand for higher wages and sometimes paralyzing essential services in the country. Further, the demands do not fully factor in the parameters of wage determination. In some cases, the right of the workers to industrial action is in conflict with the citizens' right to services.
We have duplication of allowances. One allowances called two different names and paid to the same person. Number two, the allowances are paid for your work. You should not be paid allowances that are incumbent in your work. I can't justify responsibility allowance when your job description says what you're supposed to do, but I add an allowance for you to do that assignment.
The Public Service Ministry concurs with the Salaries and Remuneration Commission, as Professor Margaret Kobia says this must be done if the quest to tame public wastage and physical hemorrhage to the lowest level.
The fact that we have come together to deliberate on how we can reduce the wage bill, then we are hoping these resolutions are going to move to an implementation framework that can be able to tell us, if you start figuring out our jobs, what one officer used to do now can do 3 jobs.
Speaking during the official handover of the Public Service Wage Bill resolutions, experts and development partners acknowledged the role performance contracting in streamlining the public service sector.
We need to emphasize and implement truthfully all aspects of the performance management system, so that if a public servant is underperforming, we should not be afraid to say so in the performance appraisal system.
The government of Kenya, together with its development partners, have started to take actually a critical look at the performance of the externally funded portfolio of projects, looking at how can we remove some of the bottlenecks that have been hampering performance.
Amid public outcry on cost of living and public debt, which is over 60% of the GDP.
Our current wage bill is a constraint to economic growth and development of counties. On behalf of the county governments, I affirm the resolutions stated, except 11 and 15, and commit our unreserved will.
Experts further propose rationalization of organizational structures at national and county levels.
Instituting the system of performance contract, which actually goes to the underlying causes. It clarifies your journey, it tells you exactly what is expected of you, and hence it starts to fix the causes, and then the symptoms will get fixed.
Performance indices for all sectors, including service-related sectors, must be developed and adopted as a matter of urgency.